Um, yeah, this is spoilers. Spoilers, okay? This is straight up spoilers. I'm just gonna say it how it is, and I don't know. I was planning to actually stall, and just telling you guys, just spend 5 minutes of telling you guys, hey, spoilers. But what's the point? I don't know. Does anybody expect me to do this? But yeah, yeah. I just want to talk about Amphibia season two finale. I mean, look, I, I mean, okay. First off, I want to say this last time. Spoilers. Spoilers, because the majority of people didn't really see the episode as I'm recording this. And I don't know what's up with Disney's like way of programming or Matt Braley. I mean, shout outs to him for making this beauty. But spoilers, because I guarantee there's a lot of people that just they just type like Amphibia season finale video, and they watch this expecting to see like what do you expect to see? You're hearing my voice, you're expecting to see some animation. First off, Disney ain't having none of this. It ain't having none of this. And no, I'm not gonna show nothing. Like, I don't know how other people do that when it comes to my stuff, but I'm not getting no claim. I'm not getting no strike. Like, I'm already at. I feel like I'm in thin ice when by just talking about Amphibia or anything Disney related. So, um, yeah, that's what where I'm at. But I just really want to talk about the finale. I want to talk about Amphibia because I never thought that Disney had the I mean, okay. Last time, spoilers. Okay, so basically, look, I kind of was expecting stuff here and there, but I didn't expect what happened at the end. I didn't. I mean, sure enough, they went to the different universe, and I didn't realize. I thought this was going to be the last episode or one of the episodes in the series that we're going to see. The frogs, with Hop Pop and Polly, and as well as Sprig. And I thought that was going to be the last time we're going to see them. Nope, they're still with us until next season. And also, like, I didn't. I expected some more, like, I guess more powers with the other human characters, not just Anne, but I was expecting some powers with Marcy and Sasha, seeing their powers. We saw, somewhere towards the end, we saw like in that fight between the king of Anne's powers, and we saw it in full color. Blue freaking mixed with Sonic, mixed with Super Saiyan, mixed with Groot, with with the certain, like, what she had, like antlers, I think. Oh no, I watched the episode only once. Okay, I didn't watch it again. I just watched it once, and I'm just here reviewing it. It's kind of like you just got back from, at least how I do it back in the day. Movie theaters, and I would review, and this was kind of like years ago, and pretty much in my older channel. But yeah, this is just me jumping, left and right of, which one choosing one, because I don't want to talk about the main, the main source. I just feel worried because as I'm talking about this will be the biggest spoiler. I feel like any kind of crazy person would actually, when they do a review, or a crazy reviewer itself, I don't know if those exist, but would actually literally put the thumbnail of the spoiler that I'm trying to talk about, and also talk about it right away. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna play it steadily. I'm gonna play it safe, and I'm trying to play it safe, but I really can't. I really can't. And you know what I'm talking about. This scene where I literally, my jaw drops, because it was something that Disney, Disney's not known for killing much characters, but with this scene, just completely blew me away, and it made me realize, like, wow, the potential is real. I'm guessing some shows that are kid shows are not really kid shows anymore in this day and age. And these are kids, for crying out loud. But it seems like this episode itself, there are certain aspects where I thought it was going to be cliche and here and there, and I thought it was going to go in this route and that route and all that. And I really thought that it was just going to go in different directions where I'm like, yeah, of course that would happen. The same thing with the whole Sasha versus Anne. I expect that. I definitely do expect that to happen. I expect a little bit with Grom, and also versus Hop Pop. And I wish Hop Pop had some weapons. I feel like that would be a perfect mix. And also, the king. I didn't expect the king to be evil. I kind of keep forgetting that the king is evil here and there, but the king is evil when it comes to his. I feel like he's doing something for his ancestors, what's right. We start to go into a little story and backstory that is given by the king, and I thought it was just gonna be like, okay, you know, but no, it was an interesting backstory, and it kind of gives us a reason why he's doing what he's doing for the kingdom, and basically to be the ruler of Amphibia, but also taking us to the skies. I don't know where they were going, different worlds. Marcy said like we're going to different worlds and stuff like that, and I'm just like, what different worlds? What different worlds that are, compelled to actually. And one thing is for sure, in the beginning, I feel like this whole episode is focused on Marcy. This is definitely focused on Marcy and who she is, and it makes sense. And at first, I was like, well, okay, this is about Marcy. Oh my goodness, she's the reason why that. That was another scene that kind of shocked me, but it didn't shock me when the whole pretty much I'm gonna get to it later. I'm just saving this for the end. Okay, I'm trying to play it safe. I feel like I should because this is so rare. This is so rare for Disney to do, and I'm just like, what? So yeah, and I'm really hoping that there's someone that is listening to this, like they pretty much uh already like figuring out, like already know like what character I'm really talking about. It's mostly about Marcy. I mean, we saw stuff from Anne, and also I feel like the anger between Anne with Sasha makes sense, but it's also hasn't been. It's not too forced. It's not too like up there in my opinion. And Sash, with that battle, and pretty much I feel like Sash was doing the right thing, even though it doesn't seem like it. But each character had their own motives, and each one was growing in a way where you start to see like what they truly want and what's good for them and what they have. And pretty much we start to see Sasha and her pride come in tuition like pretty deep as the story goes on. But also I don't really see how, with Sasha and how she really plans on really taking over this, because at some point it will get boring. At least that's how I see it. But it just seems like the pride of what Sasha wants. If if the whole plan of the king didn't come in, if the king was such a good person, would and pretty much Sasha would continue to actually do this, what would that lead to? What would that lead to if Anne lost? I know Anne would build up this anger for sure. We saw that. We saw that real deep. That Anne starts to have this anger for Sash that is personal and surreal. And I guess one thing that really touched Sash in a way that was kind of like personal was the fact of friendship, was friends, and pretty much Sash wanted to be with them, but also Sash not really giving two craps about what they want, because I don't know. It just seems like Anne wants to go back home, and the two others really want to stay. I feel like I think that's what it is. Two of them want to stay, and that's what we saw, especially the promises that they made to their like, their what I wouldn't say owners, but their leaders, their mentors. I feel like with Anne, his mentor is Hop Hop. With Marcy, his mentor, well, not anymore, definitely not anymore, is the king. And of course, the same thing with Grime, and with Sasha. So yeah, we start to see the sense of like father and daughter, kind of, well, actually not literally daughter, but actually like mentorship with these young girls, and as they learn. And it goes into different ways, and that's what I like about the story. And there's one thing that I really do enjoy is that, especially throughout this whole series, I never thought that I would enjoy Amphibia as much as I can. I'm not gonna really stretch this long. I'm just gonna give you the short end of it, but I really like how the series go. I really thought it was just gonna be like a sitcom, kind of like comedy series that was just laid in the background and stuff like that, what's going on in the world, pretty much. But no, it stretches into different adventures, and it gives us literally a good amount of what the landscape, especially in the hometown that Anne started in Amphibia. And also it moves on to like different kingdoms and different areas, and especially one of the homes and one of the backstories of other characters that were surprisingly not involved in this one. We didn't see much of it. Sadly, we didn't see like, the older characters that was once with Sasha, that they definitely split these two characters, but that's how it is. That's the certain sacrifice that you have, especially them not even going through this, because I wouldn't imagine anyone going through this in the end. So, as I talk about all this and, pretty much my thoughts of Amphibia and how much I love it, because I really do. I really enjoy the series. I'm curious for more. And I really like shows like this, The same thing I like Owl House and Miraculous Ladybug. I feel like there's this sense like this thing, there's a batch of shows that are so catered to just the kind of girly stuff that I like. But as we move on, now it's time to talk about the ending because the ending is what really, really like I said, this episode was definitely focused on Marcy. Marcy was definitely sort of like the main character for this, and she definitely deserves it because Disney was they killed her. They they end her. They literally like full on stab in the back. The king, like I wasn't intimidated or see him as a threat or wasn't really, ticked off by the king until until that scene where I'm like, yeah, this guy's messed up. Okay, this guy deserves to die. And literally he said like, look what you made me do. And I'm like, oh God, Disney, why? Why? Like literally the end, literally, this is my reaction right now of Marcy's death because it was just unexpected. It's something that you don't expect from Disney. A 30-year-old, like a kid in Disney, and just I don't know what to think. Okay, I'm just like whoa, this is gruesome. This is real. This ain't no kid show, but it is. But is it? Is it not? Question mark. I don't know. I know for a fact that Disney and Pixar, there's a lot of shows that are progressing to be much more adult themed and also the motives and everything. But this one is just like, damn, like it's like they really killed Marcy. I was, oh my God, I'm just tearing like what is the after effect, how this, what is Sasha's reaction? We definitely see a little bit of Anne's reaction and it wasn't pleasant. It was sad. I really thought that Sprig was gonna die. I thought it was Sprig's time to go. No, it was Marcy, it was her. And I was like, I'm confused. There's so many twists and turns in this finale where I'm like, what? And it was a much more deeper kind of I guess in some sense the other finale felt deep in the sense that I kind of teared from it more. But this one it was a sense of just like mix of anger and also was like jaw dropping. Like it was basically me and as I call it, a clutch pearls moment. Okay, I was clutching myself and I was like, Disney, you are you okay? You play this game right now? Are you serious? Are you serious, Disney? You want to end this? And I'm like, okay. I guess these are the cards they chose. So yeah, that was a finale. That was crazy, and I honestly am just trying my best to process like, well, or like, what about Marcy's powers? We're not gonna see Marcy's powers. That's the other thing that's messed up. I'm like, You gotta be kidding me. Are they gonna bring her back? It wouldn't make sense to bring her back. I wouldn't want that for like any like that character because that would kind of mix up the whole story motion and would be kind of awkward. Um, but it was like, what? Did that happen? And I don't know. It was unexpected. It came out of nowhere, but I gotta applaud Disney for it because, damn. Okay, applause Matt Briley because that was deep. That was real. And I guess we're just gonna see in a couple episodes. And I'm just curious, okay, so Marcy's gone. What about I don't know. I'm really thinking about the fandom's reaction. I haven't seen the fandom's reaction about this. I've been staying out of Twitter ever since this episode came out, but what about the fandom's reaction? Anyways, yeah, that's my reaction. That's my commentary. I mean, reaction and a review of this episode. And it really kind of was like, what? Huh? By the way, I'm playing my tech deck. So if you're hearing noise in the background, yeah, that's my tech deck. My tech deck. Okay, these things, man, I love playing these. These are like they're kind of like my kind of version of the fidget spinners. My doing the tricks. Man, that's fun. You can't see it, but that's what I'm doing. Just yeah, I don't know. Look, they killed Marcy, man. Anyways, I probably should stop this video because I don't know anymore. I'm not crying, that's for sure. But yeah, pretty much Amphibia season 2. I wish I talked about the last one. But I mean the last season finale was I guess I don't know if it was deep and stuff, but it was like I for some reason teared up when that moment when they hugged, like, and it was a deep moment. And also another thing, Polly got legs. It's the cutest thing that I guess I can think about right now because this episode ain't cute. It's sad. It's deep. It's real. Okay, it's real. But you know what? R.I.P. R.I.P. Marcy. Okay, rest in paradise. Rest in paradise, girl. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you subscribe, like, comment, all that jazz, and all that goodness. Look, I don't do these reviews. I don't really do a lot of them. But if you want to hear more, I'm planning to actually do some for like Miraculous Ladybug, and also, I guess do some. I was planning to do some for Ruby. Man, that ship is sailed or invincible. But other than that, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. So peace.